it's not important to me. The only thing that's important is that we got to win today.
How do you guys, in your opinion, how do you guys keep doing this? I mean, it's not necessarily the most picturesque thing out there, but you guys are 9-2 right now.
Yeah, we grind it out. We know every game's going to be a tough game. There's no easy games in the Big Ten. We have great defense. We played a lot of complementary football today. Special teams did a great job. Obviously, that return by Charlie was huge, and then Torrey did a great job all day, and Shooty as well, kicking those field goals. But yeah, just playing complementary football. We know it's going to be a fist fight every time we go out, so just doing that. We've been 9 wins. That's awesome. Complementary football. That's the biggest thing.
What do you think led to all the drops?
I can't speak for that. I know our guys are working hard. They make plays when we give them opportunity. You just have to keep giving them the opportunity. And I can probably throw some better balls. But yeah, they're great receivers. They're not going to drop any if that. But I can do a better job as well.
A lot of you guys had a lot of inside runs, inside zones,
right.
and it looked like Tyler Linderbaum had a pretty good game from that perspective. But
seems to always happen. Yeah, no matter what.
What led to that success, and how instrumental was the center in that?
Yeah, all our guys up front did a great job all day. Tyler ran really hard, as well as Gavin. Seemed like the holes that they're producing were just massive, which is awesome for our backs. We know they can do a lot of things when they get those holes. So not just Lindy, but all the guys up front did a really great job today in opening those holes.
How helpful is it for you as a quarterback when the running game is getting some momentum there and keeping the defense guessing?
Yeah, it's awesome. That's an integral part of what we want to do. We want to remain balanced as much as we can. But when you're running the football as well as we did today, it's kind of hard to shy away from that. And once we get Tyler good thing in the groove, it's hard to get him out of it. So he did a great job today.
When you're down 10 and get a 100-yard kickoff return from Charlie, just how big of a spark is that for you guys?
It's electric. That's kind of the only way to describe it. We needed that because, down 10-0, that's not really ideal. That's soon in the game. But, yeah, electric. Charlie did a great job. Guys blocking did a great job. If you watch back on it, Henry Marquez had an outstanding block on that. So really happy for him, happy for all those seniors. It was awesome.
How'd your week go, I guess, leading this team and knowing that you had the reins to this offense yet again?
Yeah, it was kind of similar to last week. Just focusing on improving as an entire team, focusing on our execution, things like that. And, having the reins, it's you have to, like I said, previous weeks, have to prepare every week like you're the starter, and when you prepare even more so. So I thought, as an entire team, we did a great job of that this week, and we're continuing to try to work on upping our execution.
Third game where you've really had significant time, second start. Do you feel a little more settled in now?
Yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable out there. There's not as many nerves as being out there, but it all comes with experience. You can't really replace that. So, yeah, so just more and more feel better. But yeah, more comfortable out there for sure.
What does Arlen Bruce add to this offense as a receiver and then out of the jet motion as well?
Yeah, he's a really fast guy. If we can get him on the perimeter, he can do things with football that a lot of other guys can't do. We have a lot of guys like that though. But yeah, he's a young guy that's continuing to improve. He adds a different element to this offense, and we're glad to have him for sure.
In the Iowa Media Guide, in your biography, it says you were the comeback player of the year in 2017. What was that all about?
Yeah, so my sophomore year in high school, I kind of tore a ligament in my thumb, had to get surgery on that in the fourth game that we played. So I was out the rest of the year for that, and then the following year I came back and had a really good season, with my teammates. But
so you know what it's like to go through an injury, then?
Right, yeah, I do, yeah.
How helpful has it been to have the chemistry with Arlen? We've talked a lot about Keegan, but I'm assuming you have that same chemistry there with Arlen too.
Yeah, it's the same way with Arlen. When we were kind of back in spring ball, he was going with the twos and with me, just like Keegan was. And when we get all those reps together, we kind of build a great sense of chemistry. And like I said about Keegan last week, we kind of know what each other is thinking. So yeah, great chemistry with him, great chemistry with all of our guys.
How fun is it when you get to see him kind of break out and show his speed?
It's awesome. Like I said before, you can't match his electricity. But yeah, that's the things he can do with the ball in his hands. Just have to, continue feeding him.
Were they doing anything defensively as you guys moved down the field, to kind of limit things? You guys had the drives that kind of stalled around the 30.
I don't think so. I just think, we need to improve our execution down there. We really need to work on, finishing drives with touchdowns. We'll take points however we can get them. We have a great kicker in Caleb Shudak that's going to put points on the board whenever we give him the chance. So, yeah, just work on our execution. We'll continue to improve that this week.
Along those lines, having Caleb Shudak, I mean, how valuable is that? I think he had 4 field goals today
Right.
and was able to really separate.
Yeah, he's a tremendous weapon. Anytime we get near the 35-yard line, we know he's pretty much automatic from that distance. So he's a great asset to us. He's a great player. We're thankful for him for sure.
Okay, thanks, Alex.
Yep, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Go Hawks.